Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my cool extended beautiful family, as always, just thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly, truly appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacts your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are uplifting, give you good vibes or inspiration, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through trying times at the moment and just needing spiritual guidance or just confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. While you're at it, give a girl a thumbs up, like, and also share and social media favorites wherever you see fit. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101, Minding Your Business of Success. Most failed opportunities are spoke too soon, giving access to people with ill intent to block your success. I was watching that on IG. I love this girl. What's her name? Amazed by K. It was something like she said, but I had to put my own spin to it. But I say I always make sure when I get something from somebody, I always make sure I give them their props. So I like her. She is so real. She is really real, because it's like, there's times where I've left different posts by telling y'all, hey, never let the right hand know what the left hand do. Everybody does not need to know your steps, and I had to find that out through experiences, most like how we all do it. Hold on, y'all, I apologize. When I say this spiritual transition is really kicking my butt, I've been getting cotton mouth, headaches. I'm just forever thirsty. So my bad. I've had to learn from different things that I've went through that, you can't speak on everything. And it's sad when you want to be able to be proud of the accomplishments you're making, or there's certain projects that you're very excited about and just want to be able to share the joy with you. And there's some people that want to see you rise. They want to see you motivated. They want to see you on your grind, being determined to even be better than you were yesterday. And they, if there's some people that actually want to say, hey, you need my help or anything like that, or you need any ideas or input, and I'll be glad to do that. And there's some certain people that will come into your life that have no, they don't have no interest on having any ill intent or any motives behind that, but just wanting to see you rise. And those are blessings. You got anybody in your life that does that for you, keep that. Keep that. But it's just so many different times, like even when I started doing my YouTube and stuff like that, it was just something I didn't know how far it would go. I didn't know where it was going to take me. I was just being led by the guides and not really understanding what was going to unfold for me. And it's like I've been through a lot of negative circumstances, whether it was through my personal life and the struggles of the trauma I was facing, or it was people that I met here that, had ill will and intent. But there was also people that truly admire me for being open, to a certain extent, to be able to tell people things that I have experienced in my life, just to be able to help them know that you're not going through these things alone. There's many people that can resonate with the things that you're going through. And, you're working hard on a lot of different things. And it's like, even at times, you should be able to tell your family, like, hey, I got all this going on, or hey, I got all that going on, and I just wanted to tell you about it. I'm so proud of myself and stuff like that. And you actually have some family that really truly want to support you on whatever you're going through, or just being able to give their input to just say, hey, did you try this? Or there's a lot of times where even people that came to me and said, Roslynn, I wanted to start this out, and then, I'm just like, okay, so what are your goals? What do you want to do? Just to be able to help them out, because I've been in situations where people have seen my light, really have seen, compassion that I've had within, people or the things that I was going towards. And some people admired me for that and was just like, Dad, you've been through so much and you want to just help people and you're just contributing to that, because you know what it felt like to be in that type of situation. And then there are some people that was like one of the ones to sit back and just, it's just like some people that you may have on your Facebook or one of those social sites, and they're only looking at your post, not liking, not commenting, not sharing, or, giving you a compliment or something, or even an emoji. There's people just spying on you. Some people are, it's not always friend requests. It's usually surveillance cameras. I had to deal with that with family as well as friends. And those are the things that you learn through your experiences to make power moves, boss moves in silence. If you even check out some of the, celebrities and stuff that they have, prime example, what is it, like Nicki Minaj or Beyonce and stuff like that. Like Nicki, I think she just dropped the album, and I guess nobody even really know that beforehand. But then there's some people that just drop stuff at an instant, and you weren't even prepared for that. And a lot of people feel that way because it's just like not everybody is going to be happy for the success that you're growing. Nobody is not going to be happy about how hard you're grinding, because some people feel like, that's too much work to be, better. But I'm just like, if you can jump into success, much power to you. I commend you. God bless you. You did not have to go through no kind of sacrifice. There's some people out here that, through family, things are, moved on to the next generation and stuff like that. And you have that blessing. But there's some people out there that have to work hard for what they have gone through. I've seen a lot of people that have, grown within estates and realty and stuff like that, or motivational speakers. There's a lot of time people have went from the ground bottom and had to work their way up. But they're always telling us, not let everybody know every move that you're making, because it's like some people, when you do that, you have an open line of success, access to and they those situations with you trying to grow. And these are the things that you are going through the success of your experience. Allow yourself to go ahead and achieve what you're going through. Allow yourself to keep moving. Things may be hard or whatever, but this is where you start seeing your seasons of congratulating within yourself on how hard you have worked. Just like with my situation right here. I mean, I don't have, a lot of views or a lot of subscribers, but it's just the fact is I'm working on mine. And then when I finally get to wherever I decide to go within my destination, I can be proud of what I did because I worked hard to be able to do that. I can give my props to, my subscribers, my soul family, as well as my spiritual guardians, my family that has passed on, all that different stuff, because they helped me to do that. And it's like, it's good when you can have somebody, put you out there. And sometimes, you have some of these YouTubers that they got this really out there, and then they bring somebody else on there like, hey, such and such is opening a channel, just like one of my favorite channels I watch is Amazing Top 10, because they got all the different stuff on there. And then it was like, what is her name? Lindsay, I think Lindsay. She looks like a little girl to me. Lindsay, and then Josh, they had their own, and Charlotte and Heyman Hassan, she got their own channels and stuff like that. And they started getting subscribers because they were on that show, and then branched off to their own. And those are the things that's good. And it's a blessing to be able to have that. And I'm not saying that's not, something that's something to brag about, because that is good when you can have that. But I feel like you get more out of it when you had to be on your A game all the time, even during times of discussion on what you're doing, especially when you're here, depending on what your content is. Like with mine, I had to allow myself to not fear. You know, there are going to be certain people that don't understand what I'm saying or not, you know, wanting to know certain things. Some people guess me, you know, I've had people ask, where you get your Heyoka from? And I'll be telling them, I want to tell them real quick, at the swap meet for $14.95. And you can get a good deal if you can get a bolo, you know. And it's just like all those different things in my life where, you know, people through those experiences make you grow tough skin. And those are the things that I needed for where I'm going. And I always tell people, anybody who's having like a future here on doing YouTube or, you know, being a content creator, I always tell people, you know, you have to have tough skin for this, because there's a lot of times, depending on what you're doing, well, probably on anybody, there's a lot of times people just do something and troll your channel, you know, just because they don't have nothing to do, or they may get intimidated just by the things that you're speaking on. And, you know, that is what it is. It's a personal thing. But it's just like, allow yourself to achieve. Be proud of every step that you make. You're going one step further, even if it may take you longer than you're supposed to. You know, it's all about what you're trying to put into your situation. Because it's like, I can look back at things, and when things got really hard for me, I walked away and I'm like, bump that. This is too hard. I don't want to deal with it. This and this and that. And you just don't know what kind of blessings you're missing out on because things didn't happen overnight. You know, and I just think that it was like first week, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna put my videos out. I'm gonna get like 1,000 views within a week. And then it was just like, I started doing those. And, you know, people are like, how many videos have you made? I remember one of my soul fam that I used to talk to, he was like, guess how many, you know, videos that Roz has out? And the girl was like 42. He was like, no. I said, yeah, I was probably that 42 in my first month. And he was like, how many do you have? I said, I think I got almost close to 3,500 videos. And those are the things that I can really say I'm proud of. You know, I can go to my channel and I start scrolling. I'm like, dang, these ain't all the videos, you know, and just see how much content I've covered within my 4 years. And I'm really blessed for that, you know, and just being able to know this is where you learn your experience. This is where you get your power from. This is where you get your insight from every situation that you're going through, that you are making for yourself. Everybody's manifesting something in their life. You know, maybe you want to have your own skincare line, or you're trying to have your own candle shop, or you want to sell different crystals on a website, or you're doing motivational speaking, or you're doing website design. All these different things, there's something that somebody wants to do. Instead, you know, there's some people that, you know, don't mind working up under people. Me, I like to be my own boss, because there's just certain things. I went to different jobs and I can see where certain rules will apply, and then I'll start looking crazy. I say, oh, y'all into that control stuff. I already see I ain't gonna be here too long, because it's just the most dumbest things they sit up here and trip about. But I had to go through those situations, because I learned. It's like, even, you know, working for myself, and I've been in different places where it, you know, it was privately owned, and just being able to see all the different things. I had to work behind the register, and, you know, had to make different things where I had to ship off stuff, and, you know, make sure I put stuff in so, you know, we can order it for the next week or the next 2 weeks. And it was allowing me to experience that, because there's sometimes I'm like, God, why'd you send me to this job? I mean, I appreciate it because I got a little bit of money in my pocket or whatever. But then it was just like, you got that experience to have that insight, just in case this is something that you may want to do. Because a lot of times we try to understand, why do we have setbacks on the things that we're trying to create within our lives for the better. You know, you want to leave legacies for your family. You know, with the pandemic being like it is, nobody wants to constantly be in a financial struggle. So you're trying to do something that's on your own, and you can become your own boss. Because there was a lot of times you're at these jobs and be like, man, this boss working on my nerves. Or, you know, it's just like people want to sit up here, mess up my check and stuff like that. And you constantly have to deal with stuff like that. So it's like, when you're going through stuff, and you know, in the back of your mind, you know, you want to be your own boss for some reason. Sorry, y'all. It feel like I've been sitting up here chewing on sand today. But, you know, going through those different things, you know, I've been at a job where, you know, I had to deal with very rude bosses, because they feel like, oh, I can talk to you the way I want to because I pay you. And I tell them, you know, and there's times where I said, and I got really irate, because it was just like, you know, they kept poking and poking and poking. It's just like waking a bear up out of hibernation for me. You're not going to do that. And especially, it was like a boss that I had, and this boy old enough to be my son. And I was like, oh, baby, you know, God must be calling you home early. boy. You know, you are not going to be talking to me like that. And it was like me and him, it went at it. And I said, you see how you constantly have a rotation within your workspace, and you don't allow your employees, you don't treat your employees like family, you treat them like slaves. That's not good. If you want somebody to really respect you and want to be at this job, because some people just call out of work. I've been there. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to deal with such and such today. Let me call off because I ain't trying to go to jail today. Go through stuff like that. And he was like, are you serious? I said, you see how many people that you done came in with. I used to come back and forth in the store, and I constantly see new people in here. I said, but if you want to maintain your employees and make them enjoy being at work, I'm not saying let them slide, but allow them to know you respect them the way you want them to respect you back. Treat them like family. Ask them, is everything okay? You need anything, or, just different things that I would do if that was my workplace. I want to be able to have a business to where I have employees that I can treat like my family. I ain't going to take no mess. Don't think you're going to manipulate me, but I'm not going to be one of those type of people that I feel like you bow down to me or you beneath me and stuff like that, because I had to deal with a lot of people like that. But you're going through different experiences within your life. And I know this is not on subject about blocking blessings, but it's just all about experiences you're creating to be able to manifest what you want. That you need to keep a hush on. If you got to that point where everything is solid, it can't be reversed, it can't be manipulated, it can't get blocked. If you feel like you want to go ahead and sling your heart out about, hey, I accomplished this and this and that, and be happy about it, then you go ahead and do it. It's bad. Well, even with my mom's ex-husband and his wife, I used to get so happy when, as a matter of fact, I was going to be a travel agent at one time, and that daggone test was hard as I don't know what. And they were like, hey, go ahead and do this, go ahead and do that, because they already had in their mind sight, they already had the little jokes set aside because they knew I was going to fail. And then when I showed them my certificate, do you think I got a congratulations? Mm-mm. I didn't get a congratulations or I'm so proud of you. It's because it's like they would always look at me and want something bad to happen for me, because they seen that light in me. They seen that drive I had on the things that I wanted to partake in, things that I wanted to do for myself, things that I wanted to do when I got blessed. I want to be able to help the community that I can sit up here and resonate with. There are certain things that I went through that I want to help other people with in the same way. So they knew that. So every time they knew I was trying to make moves like that. And it's sad when you have to look at family that does that. But then it came to that point where I can appreciate what they did, because that was a learning experience for me, that there's sometimes you just have to keep self to self. If you want to sit up here and journal about it, make a video, diary about it, do that. And then when you finally got it out to where nobody can mess up what you have birthed out, you'll start seeing. But then especially when that you are achieving something and there's something big coming out for you, and you have a whole group of people around, notice who is dry about it, or notice who is not feeling genuine. You're an empath, so you already know when somebody's speaking something and their energy is something totally different. And and you're learning by experience on what is to do, what is best to do, what is best not to do when you're creating things that you want to have to come in fruition. And those are the things that you have to really work hard for, and a lot of times you're like, well, I should be able to tell somebody this, because I don't think they would do that to me. You have to understand, just because you wouldn't do something like that to somebody and you don't have that same heart, you can't guarantee that everybody think like you do. You can't think about everybody going to feel like you do. I'm the type of person, I want to see everybody grow. If I know I can give some insight on different things, because there's a lot of my family that has came to me about different things, and I kept that confidential, and I just told them, hey, this is this and this and that, and because I don't feel no threat towards nobody. A lot of times when people do that to you, you are already seeing a threat. It's like anybody who trips on you as soon as you walk in the room is for different reasons. Either they don't like you, that like themselves, you are seen as a threat, or they just don't hate themselves. And usually it's basically all three. And those are the things they want you to pay attention to. So you move silently throughout your path of success. You rejoice And that joy in the morning, when everything is signed, sealed, delivered, and you ain't got nobody to mess it up. There may be times in your life that things may have been blocked or things have been sabotaged, but those are the things that's showing you the life lessons. What did you do for those things to happen? Did you talk about it? Did you brag about it to somebody? Did you rub it up in their face? Because sometimes we can get arrogant at times, especially if it's somebody we don't like. And then we can say, oh, just wait until this, and this, and that. I've been that way. Where you piss me off, I say something, then I end up joke on me. Next thing you know, the stuff didn't happen. And, people over here, kiki, ha ha, And those are the things that you have to be able to pay attention to. And those are the insights on basically letting you know who you need to keep in your corner and who you need to cut off. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video. Y'all, I wasn't even going to do videos. I come so daggone tired, but my mind kept going. So it was just telling me, be productive. Go ahead and be productive. Keep moving. And then later you go ahead and rest. So I will see y'all on my next video. I want to go ahead and give a post notification. Shout out to Billy Gredler. I hope I pronounced that right. I apologize if I didn't. Baby Stag, S Harris, and 40,300, 687. God dog. Okay. All them numbers. And like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. And I'll leave all my contact information in the description box below. It's all about networking, or if you need some spiritual guidance or something like that, or you're wanting to share something with me on your spiritual path, I'll be glad to be able to listen. Whatever we speak on is confidential. If you're needing spiritual guidance for having a deeper understanding about your purpose, I'll try my best to either tell you from the guides, or I tell you from my experience, or I get the information for you to give you the information you need to take you further down that road. And I hope y'all have a blessed day. What is it? Hump day. It's like hump day. So I will see y'all in my next video. I hope whatever you're manifesting in your life comes so much bigger and better than you ever expected, and comes sooner than you ever predicted. And even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things really take somebody a long way. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Much love. Peace.